Good morning. Peace be with you. I'm Lydia Velasquez, your host and creator. And this is Paranormal Activity, para for normal people. A podcast that's dedicated to bringing you the truth out of the spiritual realm of our world. And today we're going to be talking about chosen ones. What are the signs? How do you know you're one? I'm giving you this video from Lakeland, Florida. I'm heading home today. I felt that this was the perfect place to talk about the chosen ones and what we're about. If you're a chosen one, you've always felt out of place. You most likely were a black sheep of the family. I know I was. You felt not loved, not appreciated. You felt like people didn't see you for really who you are. Chosen ones have different abilities, not like anybody else. They either look at you like you're crazy or like if you're weird, like you don't belong anywhere. Chosen one's abilities are most likely very unique. There's 144,000 of us. And out of those 144,000, there are high priestess and high priests, which are the ones that teach the other chosen ones more or less what they're about, the guidance. They also are here to help people in multiple ways. I basically have helped a lot of people. I'm happy about that. I'm honored. You have a special connection to the universe and to the divine. Not like anybody else. You're unique. You're powerful. You are resilient, to say the least. Chosen ones have multiple abilities. When you're little, they might scare you, and unlike anybody else, you tend to not be just like every other little kid. I ran from my gifts until I was 32 years old, when I couldn't run anymore. I have actually had an angel come to me and tell me that I needed to stop running because I had a big purpose in this world. Now I know what the purpose is. It's to bring you the truth about the spiritual realm, about the things that are unknown and unexplainable in this world. Chosen ones have the ability to have a strong intuition. Some of yous might have the ability of sight. Some of yous might have the ability of visions. Others might have the ability of healing, the ability of empathy. There are many gifts and many traits of being a chosen one. And to be precise, you have to be able to acknowledge your gifts and never doubt them. Because when you doubt them, then it's really rough. When you're a chosen one, God keeps you silent for a period of time. He keeps you silent so that you can learn how to connect to Him, how to connect to your inner self, and how to be more acknowledgeable of what you are and who you are. Chosen ones have strong abilities, and they are to be used in the right way. If you're a chosen one, you didn't come here to hurt anybody. You came here to heal and to protect and to guide. Chosen ones have angels and guides and ancestors that come and help them and give them guidance and tell them how to accept their gifts. If you're a chosen one, you need to accept your gift. You need to embrace it. Because if you don't, you'll have a hard way to go in life. You're here for a purpose. You're here to give people light, insight. For those who are high priestess chosen ones, you have multiple gifts, and you're here to teach and to help those who cannot help themselves. Chosen ones are connected to the universe and to the divine more specifically than anyone else, because he guides us and he tells us what our missions are. They're specific. There's a reason why you're a chosen one. Like I said, there's only 144,000. And for a world that's so large, that's like a sand with a little speck of dust in it. We have multiple gifts. We have the gift of sight, like I said. The gift of sight, you can look at a person and know more or less what they're going to go through. Like tarot readers. People don't understand them. They think they're evil. And just like anything else, there's good and there's bad. People who have empathy. We can feel another person's spirit. We can feel their emotions. We can feel if the person is good or if they're bad. We can pass by a haunted facility or a property that has earthbound spirits and we can feel them. We can feel almost anything that a person carries, and we collect it as well. For a person who has the ability of healing, it's usually your left hand, and it's usually a gift that God uses you through. To heal is more than just taking away a disease or an illness. It's to heal the heart, to heal the soul, to heal the mind. There are multiple gifts. The gift of vision. It's like you can see something and you're stuck in a time frame that when you wake up, you know you've been put in a certain place and you've experienced certain things. And it takes a lot to have to deal with that lesson. Because I'm High Priestess of the Chosen Ones, I have multiple gifts. I have the gift of sight. I have the gift of healing. I'm an empathist. I have the gift of seeking. And the gift of seeking is basically a gift that God gives you so that you can dream and define dreams. He gives you messages. Usually your angel is Gabriel. He is the angel of messages, and he does give you a certain amount of messages. Some people have the gift of being able to define dreams as well as have them. Other people just have dreams and can't define them. I've been fortunate to have all of them. I have multiple gifts, and I can tell you it's sometimes overwhelming. I doubt myself a lot, or I used to. I don't do it anymore. But when God gives you these abilities, he silences you. He keeps you secluded for a period of time. That's not to punish you. That's more or less to give you the space and the energy so that you can connect to the universe and to divine, so that you can learn him, you can hear him, and you can acknowledge him and yourself. He also will give you the gift of being able to get messages through animals. Different animals, for instance, are birds. Those are mine. Whatever bird that you see, you can connect to it. You'll see strange things, like they'll land and they'll seem to be talking to you, or you have a connection that you know you can understand what they're there for. And some of the animals are deers, foxes, hawks, butterflies, bees. I try to connect with all of them, although I'm not going to lie. I'm so scared of bees. There are many gifts. You usually are the black sheep of the family, and you usually don't get to enjoy your family as everybody else. You're looked at as weird or crazy, and you're not loved like everybody else. You feel out of place. Yeah, we have it rough, but it's all worth it. To be a chosen one is an honor. Most people don't understand it, don't comprehend it, and are afraid of it. When you're a child, you see things, you hear things that most people don't. I ran from it until I was 32 years old. But you're also special. You're so unique. You're so unlike anyone else. You will never know the most amazing gift that you have of being a chosen one. If you're a chosen one, try to learn how to meditate. Try to either do yoga or exercise and eat right. Try to pray a lot more in a specific way. I actually have a video on how you can pray and how you can meditate. Try to learn grounding techniques where you ground yourself to the Mother Earth. I also have a video of that. There are different techniques that you can learn to cleanse your spirit, to make yourself stronger, to connect to the world and to the universe. There are methods of healing, and there are methods of learning how to move your energy. Learn as much as you can if you believe you're a chosen one, because you're here for a specific reason. You chose this before you were even born, and you will always be this. So don't run from it. Accept it, embrace it, and be honored that God chose you to be one of them. We had free will before we came here, as we have free will now. So if He chose you, He asked you to be one, and you accepted. I'm proud to be a chosen one. I'm proud to do the things that I do, and I'm very proud in the people that I've helped. And if you're out there, anybody that I've given a hand to in one form, way, or another, please do get in touch with us. I'd like to do a story on you. I'm also looking for Tom and Chuck, so I can do the story on the 4 horsemen. That's my payment. Don't ever look for payment also. God will bless you and pay you what you're worth. For now, thank you for joining me, and keep in touch, because we're going to do some amazing things here on this podcast. I plan to do more than you think. I will always bring you facts. I will always bring you the truth. And any evidence that I use is either given to me by family, friends, or I've collected it myself. I definitely will be back to give you more insight on anything that you need. And please push the subscribe button, push the like button, and push the notification button so that you can get more videos as we come on. Until then, may God bless you. May you be connected to the universe, and may you always heal with the love of the divine. Goodbye.